and then get back together. But
6 times and replace members 6 times.
oh yeah, continue replacing members, please.
But you know who was there the whole time? Travis Barker.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he was.
No, he wasn't.
He was their drummer the whole time.
Okay, you're lucky we're live.
You're lucky.
Are you
we're
referring
live.
to because what was it? Fly Swatter, their like first album, was he not on that?
No. The song "Damn It," it's got a different drummer. It's Mark Hoppus is the OG original member. Mark Hopp, after their Dude Ranch album came out, their drummer was not good, so they gave him the boots.
Oh,
Look at.
I guess
You're gonna do it on
learned
your
something
end.
new.
You're so lucky we're live. I would have drove to your house and beat you down.
I don't like them. I like
I
them. I
don't
just
like
don't
them.
like them as much
now I
as Tony
begin to
does. Is what I
understand.
This
was
is
gonna
the only
say.
thing you wanna see my Spotify whatever 20 wrap
Oh,
up
I'm
rap
sure.
sheet.
My Spotify
Literally
rap had
nothing but
It's Blink-182 and
What's
Baby Shark. Okay.
mine had
Baby
Natasha
Shark.
Bedingfield on it, so there's
Oh,
that.
What the heck is that?
All right, 3, 2, 1.
One.
Hi.
Tipper.
Yeah, you guys are the worst. You are listening to episode 182, and we're calling this Blink, and it's here.
Yeah,
I'm
the
your host-
Bonnaroo lineup was dropped today. It was amazing.
That is pretty sick. I'm your host,
Right,
Tony.
that was
Joined with
182
Josh,
there?
Jeff,
I
and
woke up to-
JB.
We're all
I woke
just
up-
interrupting Tony.
It's okay.
I
This is
woke
why
up to
this
great
is.
news.
I have sunglasses on and a hood up because I have to hide my identity and also hide my facial expressions of when I get angry at you guys because that's not good.
That's
Not
fine.
good for anybody here. I'll just
Mad all you want.
It is excitement for Bonnaroo.
yeah, dude. When is that?
Right. Middle
It
of
was
it's
on my
like
birthday.
it's like the week before I have to be in Vegas.
Okay.
So like yeah, I have to figure out
Busy
what I'm
boy.
gonna do with my dog
Make it
for,
happen.
a good 10 days.
Yeah, but yeah, we're at episode 182, man. It's
Yeah,
All right,
but
you want to let the
it's been-
fans at home know why you're so excited about the name?
Blink-182 song.
all right. Let me play my song, and then everybody will. But yeah, it's the Napoleon song. Like that one. So I'm playing that right now. Yeah, Paper Player is now an ambassador of both Innistrad Remastered and Aether Drift. It's pretty cool. Thank you, Watsy, for picking the superior podcast, and the best podcast, clearly. And thank you for choosing us to be ambassadors. Very cool, man.
Nice. I'm excited.
Where is Innistrad again?
Remastered?
No, where in the
What
universe?
country is remastered?
I don't know what country that is. That's a great question.
What?
I don't know.
Just know it's a plane.
Innistrad is a cool dude. That's a I don't have as much nostalgia for Innistrad as I do like Shards of Alara.
Because like I'm looking to get out of my Boeing stocks.
Your Boeing socks?
Right? You told me Innistrad's a plane.
Oh
'Cause-
man,
Oh,
get out of here with your cheesy jokes.
I
hate
can't,
this.
dude. You understand? You understand how simple I am. As always, you can always connect with us on our social. If you want to find where that is, just go to our link tree. It's the best way to find all the different avenues to get connected with us, and then like and subscribe because it helps us every single step of the way. So please continue doing that, and we'll forever appreciate it. But yeah,
Stockholm Syndrome. That's my favorite Blink-182 song.
that song rules, and I love that song. It's good.
It's my favorite
It's fast.
disease
Yeah, it's a good one too.
I don't think it's a disease, dude.
That's a mindset.
or condition.
I was gonna
whatever.
say yeah, it's a condition or like a mental whatever.
Get me Freudian here.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
That ain't right. Okay.
just let it fly, okay? We don't fact check anything on this show, okay?
I'm here to be a naysayer and
Stop doing that. Or do
JB's
it. I don't
being the
care.
fun police.
Yeah, please. You don't even play Red Deck, dude. How's the year of playing Blue again? We're 8 days into the year and you're able to play Blue.
I'm so excited to come
Have-
back to blue.
Did you even play blue yet?
No,
I have not yet.
Oh
Soon.
my god, you're trash.
Soon.
So yeah, you'll see on the screen here we have Magic Roundtable, Innistrad Remastered, Standard GPs, MagicCon Chicago, which we'll just keep bringing that up over and over, and then we'll do more
Amen.
top 8s because it's a new year and we're gonna just keep slamming top
God.
8s. So get ready.
Yeah, I love it. I'm glad they're back. I like
Yeah,
those.
they're my favorite.
It's good argument content.
I'd like it better if we had a system figured out for it.
We do.
No,
I'm
just
right,
Some
you're
cards
wrong.
were like,
Called
oh,
fight.
it's still powerful, and some cards
It's
were
called
like, oh, it
fight.
used to be powerful.
All it is.
Well,
It's
I have a
called
better
fight.
system this time around. Okay, we'll try a new one today.
Right. Okay.
You'll be excited. You guys will feel like you have a voice versus just me saying what is and what isn't.
We are the electoral college here, so we're going to like get the final say.
We got to get a fifth member on call then. If this is gonna happen.
All right,
I guess.
call
Too
Ollie,
many
call
ties.
Ollie.
Dude, Ollie would be the perfect person to be the fifth caller.
He is because he's actually a voice of reason. He'll listen to me.
Yeah, he probably.
Although
will.
he doesn't
I
agree with
wanna
you
say
about days.
Antonio, it's got to be Ollie.
You know, we're gonna have to. If he doesn't agree with days, we're gonna have to find somebody else. I'm not putting up with that. Ollie, if you're listening to this, I'm not putting up with your days nonsense. Okay, days has been a problem since Nemesis. Okay,
Yeah.
Since it was
That's
printed.
Nemesis.
since Nemesis.
Oh
All
my
right, free
God.
spells have been a problem
You could
for a long
argue
time.
that Days is the nemesis.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Did you guys get into Magic? I know JB didn't because I went to go spy on him and he was like, I'm gonna play Legacy, and then he didn't.
Yeah, I kind of ditched on Tony. I feel bad. I did play Modern League and got
sick.
absolutely trashed. I went 1-4.
would you play a hallowed one?
What? Yeah.
Come on, dude.
I was off my game. I really got to play more. I just have to play
1
more.
and 4, dude. I
Get
went
more
2
reps.
and
That
3
was really
with Phoenix at
You
least.
just get your reps in, dude. That's really what it comes down to.
I have not been that bad in a while. I usually at least get 2 and 3, at least. So
You gotta play some modern, man.
yeah, just get into it again.
I'm down.
But yeah, I mean, I don't care. I still have fun. Well, maybe I shouldn't say it like that. We already know. I've talked about it before. When I play MTGO, if it's not on a stream like Jeff versus Jeff, I will rage to my.
Rightfully so.
I was
Rightfully
definitely
so.
raging a little bit, but most of it was my fault. So doesn't matter. We'll make it work. I'll get better. We'll get there.
See, I have the opposite effect. If it's on MTGO, I'm just like, well, only good players play on here. Where if it's in real life, I'm like, I'm the best player that's ever existed. So this would be
Oh,
purely
that's why
luck.
it feels so good to beat you.
I know it's a blessing and a curse being the best there is. You know, nobody wants you to see you win, but they can't stand. They hate it when you get to the top. You know.
Yeah.
Tall as poppy seed.
So far as round table, I've been playing a lot of standard on MTGO lately.
Oh yeah, dude.
Just been loving it. Like, I even have been playing non-red decks to try them out.
Right.
They feel boring, but
I feel boring. Come on. You can't be.
I
that
can't
bad.
win by turn 4. It's not fun for me.
Are you playing variants of like? Are you not doing Boros Charm Slick Shot?
No, that's so bad.
You think so? I love that. That's like where, like you can kill
When it
somebody at turn
works,
3.
when it works, it's great. Do not get me
Yeah.
wrong; it feels amazing. But as soon as you stutter at least once, that deck just in the meta now. I think red white is the least of the red decks that are at the bottom of the tier of them
Yeah.
because like it falters a lot and the mana base is not great.
Yes, sir. That's what stinks
Like
about
playing manlands always feels terrible, but at least
Yeah.
with the red green one, it triggers your what is it, Valorant or whatever, the ability that the mice have.
it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you target a creature you control and it gets a +1/+1 counter and untaps.
Yeah.
Or yeah, it untaps. So it just feels better.
Who
but
knew that
yeah,
like
I've been-
Snakeskin Veil would be so good?
Oh, it's so that's what I wanted to. I'll wait till the GP because there's
we'll get
a
to the
reason
GPs.
that card has gotten even better.
It's that card is like that was a card printed like way back. That's
Oh,
like
yeah.
a bit. That's a reprint of like it's been reprinted 4 times just in this specific format because of like the design of like the plus the what is it Monstrous Rage.
Monstrous Rage. That card
Yes.
is insane.
That and then being able to just immediately follow it up with like a hexproof so they can't like it sucks being anybody on the opposite end of that because you have to have double removal spells, which is asking so much of decks. But yeah, we'll
I
get.
mean,
we'll
it
get
is
into
and
that.
isn't, to be fair, because
Yeah.
Cut Down is a real card.
Yes.
That and people are playing Nowhere to Run. That card is very popular right now,
Master
Which-
Mastery can't have hexproof.
and it ignores Ward.
Yeah, that too. Hexproof and warded both indoors, and it's a flash enchantment that gives -3/-3. So
Yep, from
Yeah, it's-
Dustmourne.
card's
That
great.
card is like, what is it, $7 right now
yeah, card's sick.
for an uncommon.
Yeah, it's
But-
it's EDH staple too.
Yeah, like that card is insane. But that's 2 mana cut down's 1, so 3 mana allows, but then it means you're not doing anything, which you don't want to be doing against red deck.
Yeah, you can't.
That's why there's the blue black and Esper enchantment deck that's been really popular lately.
Yeah.
It also, I do believe Top Day did the GP.
Mm-hmm.
But standard's just all around a lot of fun, man. Like, there's games I win, there's games I lose, and I don't ever feel like I have the wrong deck choice when, like, I lose. It's just like, this wasn't my matchup, or I just didn't draw what I needed. It happens.
Yeah, you have your moments, right?
There's a lot of
It's
tweaking
not like
in the
past.
format.
Yeah, it's not like past standard before they had the 3-year thing where, like, if you weren't playing red black, it just always felt bad.
Yeah, you had to be a tier 1 deck or else.
Yeah. Now I heard it described perfectly. Every deck in standard is tier 1.5.
Huh.
Like, there is no top tier deck that like towers over the rest. It's like standard used to feel where one week you'd go and Jund was the deck. Next week it was Boros, and then
Yeah.
after that it was 5-color control. It's always switching.
Yes.
Cool.
It's
exciting.
the reason it works that way is it's just very innovative because people slightly tweak their decks to give them an edge, and then that deck takes over, so another deck does the same thing, and it just keeps happening.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's
It's just a lot of fun, man. I can't think of a time where I've enjoyed standard this much since original Zendikar.
Nice.
yeah,
That's
there-
cool.
you're not joking. There is I'm just looking at decks now, but I've also, when I've been playing on Arena and stuff like that, I do run into like a huge swath of decks. There's so much going on. And like the deck I personally hate the most because I'm on like Girl Prowess is the Zur deck. When they do like Leyland Binding and then they animate it to a
That deck's
6/6
so
lifelink
easy, though.
lifelinker, you're like, oh my goodness, like
That's
just-
domain.
yeah. So it's there's Esper enchantments and then there's Zur, which is also an enchantment deck that plays all the overlords. By the way, the overlords are absolutely sick.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Those
The
cards
white
are-
one's the best.
I think it's the green one. I think the green one's the best. I think that's what makes the deck work. For all of them, just because I just think it's
But
so
I
sick.
I get what you're saying, but at the end of the day, it's always the white one you're losing to. The green one allows them to play like their Leyland bindings for one every time. I get
Yeah.
that, but like the white one's the one that's truly pushing pressure,
hmm
and it gets around almost every removal besides like cut down or not cut
Yeah.
down. Go for the throat because
Yeah.
like red can't kill it because it's got 6 toughness, so all of the removal that deal 5 doesn't kill it.
Yeah.
Like it's very hard to deal with.
This format's like an all time. It's great. There's just a lot going on. There's so much stuff to do. Those overlords are absolutely sick. Like they just those are a good design. I like those. And I'm saying that now because we don't know what it's going to look like in a year where they're just like, we're done with the overlords. Get them out of here. But
Mhm.
yeah,
I was always curious how they were going to properly like power creep the Titans, and they've tried to multiple times, and some of them have stuck. Like we had the the black and the blue Gearhulk saw play, and sometimes the green one, but those didn't feel like truly power crept.
Mm-mm.
I
Yeah.
feel like the
But-
Titans do a very good like power creep of it, like Uro and Flage and Croxa.
Well, those weren't like what he's mentioning is like there's like a cycle. Like Earl came out and it was standalone, and there was the Rakdos, but they didn't come out with like when the Primeval when the 5 Titans came out, Primeval, Inferno, all of them except for like Sun Titan was like standard playable.
Sun Titan saw play.
It was the worst of them all
What that Esper deck like ran the format for a while.
with Sun
The
Titan.
one that ran like the 3-drop that made the 3/3 golem.
Best of them.
No, Grave Titan 100%.
The best of them was Primeval because it made the entire
Well,
Valak
yeah, I
deck,
guess
it
I
was
meant in
Valak-
standard, I guess,
Anyways.
at the
Well,
time. But anyways,
right.
what makes the overloads or overlords a really good power creep is the fact that they have that ability to play them cheaper to get their effect early.
Yeah,
It's not just some 6-drop that's dead in your hand until you hit 6 mana.
and
It's
they're
like, oh,
synergistic with Up the Beanstalk, which
Yep.
is kind of ridiculous. Like getting to cast like a 7-mana card for 3 mana or 4 mana,
and draw a card.
and draw a card with Up the Beanstalk is very funny. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
this shouldn't work this way, but it does. You're like, oh, all right.
So you're telling me like we thought.
Yeah.
Up the Beanstalk just keeps getting better with every set.
Yeah, it's one of those cards. Yeah. All right, Josh, did you get any magic in?
No.
No, I did
So-
not.
Okay, I was like, what? Where do you go?
Right?
Hang on, I went to go play Commander, but I showed up and 4 people had already started a game. So I was like, well, I guess
Yeah,
I'll just
gotcha.
eat a piece of cake and then I'll go.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I showed up with my Perforos deck and there was already player playing Perforos in the pod. So probably a good thing I didn't show up.
Yeah,
Or
it's a good
on
move.
time.
Yeah.
But I tried to, just didn't get there fast enough.
So yeah. Innistrad Remastered, they talked about it yesterday. We haven't seen spoilers since like December 3rd. So it's been like really, it's the time, it's every year that we deal with this where we just kind of get this lull, which is great because it gives us time to reset and then not think about magic. But yeah, it's coming out on, the release date is the 24th, but they don't have a pre-release. They call it like a preview event, which will be at stores. I think it's the weekend before, which is the 16th or the Friday or whatever that is, the 17th. A lot of cool stuff in it. Reprint of Hermit Druid's pretty sick, which I have here on the screen. I was very unexpected of this card being in this set.
I
Yeah.
honestly forgot it was a card until they spoiled it.
Yeah, it's been Legacy. Yeah, but
I was about to say how. This card's great.
yeah, it's only had one other reprint, which is it's got two. It's got a Judge foil, and then it's also got a list version, and then this is obviously pretty cool. On the screen here,
For a little while.
we're showcasing the
night.
the what's called art from
The
it.
showcase art.
Premiere art.
No, this is the movie poster art. There's like 3 different
Mhm.
showcases in here. This set.
Yeah, but it's considered a showcase, right?
Yeah, my bad. But yeah, this is the movie poster version, which there's a lot of that, which I'm sure Josh will be excited for some of the other ones. Captivating
Some of
Vampire.
them are, like-
Vampire.
All right, like I am a fan of the movie posters, but like that Captivating Vampire, I probably wouldn't have that one. It's just not like the art that I would want.
Yeah, this one I
But,
don't care for
so
either.
like the Beast Within, I have that one in the cube. The Dismember one is like I would have the Dismember one in there if I didn't have the retro old border foil.
Yeah,
But like no, I am a fan of the movie poster arts.
yeah. They're they I think the first time they were done, I was like, these are amazing, and then like now I'm kind of off them. Like I'm still a fan of the old
Lord
borders.
of the Rings ones were so good.
Yeah,
Yeah, old border is still gonna hook me most of the
I was
time.
gonna say old border just looks so clean.
yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Right.
I'm so happy we're getting more cards in old border.
Oh yeah.
Agree.
The Gitrog monster looks awesome.
Yeah,
I
that
like
one's pretty
that
good.
movie poster Gitrog, but the problem is I have that one that Tony gave me, and I'll probably never not use that one.
I always just tell people just like get like a penny sleeve, and then just have it on both
Put it in
sides.
both. Right.
Yeah.
I do that with my dinosaur deck.
You're just like,
Yeah, I
here's
did that with
the
Krinko.
cool side, and then like, oh, you want to actually read what the card does? Here's this. Yeah, old
Old
border.
border looks sick
Uh,
too.
I don't like the old border on Gitrog as much.
I think the movie poster
Dude,
is
that
the better version.
crater.
I don't like the old gold border.
The way it looks.
You
I
don't
like
the
it for,
mud color.
Yeah.
I have such a soft spot for like cards like Vindicate and Pernicious
Yeah.
Deed. So like that's what brings me back to there. So I like
Pernicious Deed
those.
doesn't have that art or that border though.
It does. It's from Apocalypse.
No, Pernicious Deed.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm thinking Maelstrom Bulls.
No. Pernicious Deed. The card that used to be legacy playable because you used to be able to play Jace the Mind Sculptor and then pop the board, and because it's old templating, it doesn't target planeswalkers. That was like the
Right.
best
It
thing
had
to
a
do.
hot minute of coming back too.
Yeah, it comes and goes. But Pernicious Deed, like those are the cards I love from that era, like Vindicate, Pernicious Deed. Yeah, those are like the ones I draw to. That reminds me of like the nostalgia there. All the other cards I really don't.
I
Really...
just always think
Maybe
of
it's the black
coalition
and white.
victory.
I don't know. Just like the color scheme with Gitrog, it like blends into the border, and I don't know. It just looks like
Maybe if it had a different art, like when they put new, like this is one of the downsides
Right.
when they put like a new, like this isn't. I'm with Josh.
They
This
used the
doesn't fit for
OG
me.
art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I,
no.
I'll give you that. They should have given him the cowboy hat from Thunder Junction.
Yeah. Then Crater of Behemoth is in the set, but you actually can't get it from like
that Crater Hoof looks really good in that old border.
yeah, you can't get this in a play booster. So there are cards like Snapcaster. They have
Ooh, Snapcaster's got old board.
yeah, it has old
Yeah,
border, but it's
nice.
old border only available in the collector booster. So there are cards that are like
So it's
they didn't
probably
want.
only foil.
Yeah.
Or the non foils will be really harder to
The
get.
Delvers are
Delver.
going to be super
Look at that little
popular.
triangle. This is the first flip card we've had.
An
An
old
old border?
border?
Yep,
Yeah, with the flip.
it is.
symbol.
With this, yeah, with the you're right.
Yep, this is the first flip card we've had in Old Border. I want to see the backside. That's what I want to see.
Oh, I can pull it up for you. I don't have it here. I didn't
Wait,
take it.
it is? They
They
revealed it?
posted it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
No,
Yes.
you only get to see one side of Delver.
Yeah. It's here. Thing in the ice too. The other side, yeah, it's actually they're nice. Let me find Delver because that's the one that's like, it's had its heyday in Legacy. It still hangs on, but it's just not.
It's like a 2 in the deck at best.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
When it got reprinted, it saw play and standard.
Doesn't mean I don't like it.
yeah.
You can technically play this in Pioneer.
Let me go find it here. Let me get the flip side for JB. Yeah, it's got the
I like it.
downside.
The little like indent thing, whatever you want to call that, where the symbol goes,
Right here.
looks a little funky.
Yeah, that's because this for whatever. Like, if you couldn't tell this card was blue, like
Yeah.
they had to do that for. That's like old templating. Thalia's
I'm not,
back.
like,
This
mad
is
about it, I just
no, it's Thalia hit Heretic Cathara. This card's like people love this card in EDH. It's one of those
Yeah.
like stacks cards that people get really salty about.
Yep. Anything that makes me slower,
Yep,
I'm
I had
mad.
it in my
This
stack.
Old Border is so funny because this card just got banned.
Just got banned,
I was
yeah.
like, oh my god! You're
Hey,
kidding me.
shout out to him, for real. Shout out to Wizards for not banning a card because it's coming up in the next set. Like, just
Agreed.
rip the Band-Aid off. Like, let's not have
It's
problems.
Yeah,
still
it's always
play.
been something
Like, it's
people
very
have talked
popular.
about.
Yeah.
But
It's very popular in EDH and Vampire decks, so
Yeah.
it'll still get
oh yeah.
want out of it.
Yeah, there's more things that got revealed today too. Like they showed Grizzlebrand's got movie poster art, Avison's got movie poster art. I didn't really go too deep on this.
Dude, Grizz Daddy, hell yeah.
Yeah, but there's some things that got
Yeah.
downshifted, such as Ghoultree. Went from rare to uncommon, which is nice.
Wait, did
Yeah.
they reprint why can't I think of the green card 2-1 when it died, it came back, it had Undying, it was enchant.
I know.
Oh,
what type
Strangleroot
you're
guys?
talking about,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, not yet. They have a
Strangleroot
Young Wolf in the
Grace.
set though. Young Wolf's in the set.
Oh, I mean, they had to put Young Wolf.
I don't think so. That card's like the day that they're able to
Yeah.
cut that card, I think everybody will be happy. Through the Breaches in the set. It's got a movie poster art as well too, which is kind of nice.
Faithless Looting.
Yeah, it's weird. This guy,
Cool. I'm excited.
yeah, it's.
I don't
nice
really
stuff,
get
dude.
through the breach, but all right.
I don't get why Through the Breach is in the set, right? That's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, it's a weird one. They said
It's, like,
because it's
completely-
because Emrakul is part of Innistrad. They said this on the
I
stream.
guess
That
that makes sense.
well, Emrakul is like part of the Rise of the Eldrazi's. It's not part of Innistrad to me, but I
Look
guess
at that
it is.
through the breach though. That's the real through the breach right there.
This one,
Yeah. Nope.
this one.
Yeah.
That ugly one.
Where they're, it's
Yeah,
putting in a
that's
six.
the
It's
real
it's
through the
5
breach.
mana, putting in a 6 mana Locust card. Locust God, like talk about the worst through the breach you've ever
So
seen.
good. I love it.
Yeah, I guess it's very funny. No, you know what's crazy to me? So I was looking at
Mm.
a braid, right? So
Yeah.
why does it have another showcase art? What the hell's going on with the braid here? Like, come on, dude.
Honestly,
Good card.
it's always just a great card for standard. Like,
Yeah,
3
I know, but
damage
it
is
was
really
in
good for
Foundations,
killing
man.
something.
Like, what the hell?
bro.
Nah,
No,
whatever.
can we talk about how we still didn't get a Faithless Looting at Uncommon?
Why? Oh, yeah, I see why. Yeah, this card's
There's no Uncommon.
yeah.
There's Rare.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
funny.
white
Just
border.
for you. Wait, go back to that Outlaw on Thunder Junction one.
That's Rare.
Oh, that's
That's
common,
secret layer
yeah.
drop. No, that's not whatever.
Yeah, and then there was like the Strixhaven Rare.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, this is what's been-
terrible art.
I love that art, bro.
Dude, that art is awful.
The other one's really good though.
Yeah, that's
Which
rough.
one?
The other Strixhaven one. That one's really good.
I didn't know that Bloodline Keeper was a highly desired card. This is
Dude,
like
that
Casual
card-
City.
Oh,
Dude, that card that was my standard deck back in then, and I would wreck people with that card.
It seems so
It's so
crazy.
good.
This was in
Let's
okay.
just
So this
make
is
a
from.
vampire.
I guess this is from Innistrad. I keep thinking this is from Zendikar for some reason.
No,
was like,
it's
dude, I
not.
won- was legal. Who was playing
so
this?
many FNMs with that card. I won so many FNMs with that card.
That's very funny. I know this is like one of the best cards in Limited. That's why they upshifted it to,
Oh yeah.
to Mythic because it was just like kind of ruined that limited format. I remember it was like,
You could win off the back of just that.
I didn't know they had this one. Look at this cutie. Whoa.
That,
It's actually pretty sick. All right.
Oh
But
yeah,
yeah.
you didn't know about that one?
No,
I think
man.
I got that one.
There's so
Of
much.
course
Dude,
you did.
yeah. There's so much
Anime
like
bullshit.
secret
I got.
layers, like because they're coming out so often, I've lost track of them. And like
Yeah,
you know,
there are a lot.
the first
mean,
like
hey,
200, the first 200 that came out, I was like, all right, like I'm on board. I know what these cards are. Like, and you kind of put that in your Rolodex, and then now it's just like, yeah, I don't know what any of these cards are. What's the original version look like?
I feel like I don't know about a secret layer these days unless it's like something really huge that like everybody wants. Otherwise, I don't hear about them anymore.
Yeah, where
Yeah.
everyone's talking about
Needed
it.
reprint, needed reprint, stuff like that. So
Just wait till
Which-
we get the One Ring reprint.
yeah, maybe.
Can't wait, baby.
All right, let's talk about some standard.
Yeah. Oh my god. So what I wanted to
Okay.
mention.
Go ahead.
Oh well, first I guess. So Magic brought back GPs in the form of Magic Spotlight, and
Okay.
it's held by SCG, and they had
Yeah, explain
almost...
this to me because I don't understand it.
So it's a 2-day
Easy.
tournament, just like GPs. I do
Okay.
believe the top 8 gets invited to the Pro Tour.
Could be higher. I'm
Um,
not sure.
Yeah, I can't remember, but
I'm not
day 1 is 12 rounds, just like a GP,
Okay.
and then day 2 rounds in the beginning, and then cut to top 8. And the deck that took first place was red green, but you'll notice there's a 4 of in this deck that people in the beginning tried, and then like everyone said it wasn't good enough. Well, Leyline of Resonance is back.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we're finally there. huh?
So when Snakeskin Veil is cast and you get to play it twice, it's pretty good to protect both your creatures.
Yeah.
And then you have things like Turn Inside Out, like this deck is just, and I just dug out my ley lines.
So
yesterday.
I want to mention one thing about that, and it's very funny because a lot of people probably use best of one as their testing, to
Yep.
find decks they like,
been-
and it's banned in best of one.
Yeah.
Yes, you can play it in
That's so
best of
funny.
3, but you can't. So like, your exposure to it for most people is limited. Obviously there's the real grinders out there that like play in person, MTGO and Arena all kind of in one, but there are just a lot of people that are like, I just like to play best of one. I've played 300 matches. This GP is near like I live in the Atlanta area. I have this deck
I'm
in
gonna give it
person.
a
I'm gonna
shot.
go and play. And then you're like, oh, Leyline of Resonance. You're like, I haven't seen that card. Why? It's like, this is probably why. So, yeah.
It's, I don't know. Like I said in the beginning, I thought that card was good and going to see play. I also, the Turn Inside Out, I've been playing that since Dustborn came out.
Mhm.
I've been saying that it's like a good card to pair with Monstrous Rage. Because
Yeah, for
like
sure.
then if they do kill your creature, you just get another one.
Yeah.
Overprotect. Wait, which one is Overprotect?
It's +3/+3, indestructible, hexproof, trample.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
2
so-
mana.
You got a lot of ways to keep your slick shot alive, your Heartfire Hero, this is probably one of the scariest cards because once this starts gets out of range of like simple removal such as like Lightning Strike and -X abilities, where it's not like just, or even cut down. And then when you deal with it, the fact that you take the damage to the face is real problematic. So this is one of those, like, they play this on turn 1. You got to get rid of it because it's like panic time. And then obviously if you don't get rid of it on turn 1 and you're on the draw with like a card like Go Over the Throat, they just beat you over the head with cards like Snakeskin Veil, and then by then the game's typically over. So you have like this really small window.
So a lot of black decks are actually either fully cutting Go for the Throat, cutting down their numbers, or putting it in the board.
Yeah.
Like this one's only running 1 because the new breakout card, This Town Ain't Big Enough,
Love this card.
you just bounce them.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter if the mouse is 1 power, 10
Yep.
power, it's just going back to your hand anyways, and you're paying, what is it, 2 mana to bounce that?
Sometimes
And
5 minutes to
something
bounce
you're-
2 of their things. It's real nice. People forget about that mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this deck is built on like bouncing your enchantments, like Nowhere to Run, Hopeless Nightmare, and you're just recasting that. The
Yeah,
deck is
that's
very
sick.
annoying. I've played against it a lot.
Yes, same with Storm Chaser's Talent. I love looping Storm Chaser's Talent by getting to level 2, picking up This Town Ain't Big Enough, bouncing the Storm Chaser's Talent and their thing, and then doing it again. Like that loop is very
Yep.
fun. Yeah,
It's an otters deck that doesn't actually play any otters.
it does. This makes an otter.
Yeah, that's the only otter.
Oh, wait! It's got this one. This one's nice. It's got 2 otters.
Oh
Come
wait,
on,
they're
bro.
playing Questing Druid.
Yeah.
I
Question
did
Druid, real
not
sick.
see. I have not played against that. This card's super cheap right now too.
Question Druid, yeah, it's nice. It's a good pickup. I mean, for the most part, most of Standard is very affordable. Like the mana base isn't crazy, because they've had so many different reprints along the way, and then along with that, like if the cards that are expensive are like in the Zur deck that I'm showing here, which are the Overlords. Like those have kind of gotten.
And
There-
honestly,
it's
any
a
of the
4X it's a-
Surveil lands.
Yeah, it's a 4, and yeah, the Surveillance have gotten expensive.
The
I
blue
mean-
black one's still like I think 30.
Yeah, it's
What did standard decks used to cost, right?
yeah, like it's reasonable.
Yeah,
Like this
they're
is
around
600,
like.
and this is like the Mythic deck, right? Like you're playing
Yeah.
That's about
15
Do
mythics.
you remember
17.
what it used to be.
what? No, do you remember when like Uro and Hydra Crisis ran standard?
that
That
was
deck was like
different.
$1,400.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Breeding pools were like $40 for a second. It's
Yep.
very funny. Yeah. So a lot of variety here. There's a whole weekend of footage that they did because they brought back like a team to do this again, which is amazing. And then alongside with that, there's if you're interested in standard, it goes deep. Like there are so many different variants of decks. Like there are the big, probably the big dogs. I would say the top 3. It looks like the Selesnya deck was really popular, which ended up not finishing really well. But Gruul aggro is really big. Dimir Tempo, and then the Otters deck's not really that big, but and then the 5-color control decks, and then also there's mono white control. So those are like the ones that you probably need to most prepare for. And then after that, yeah, Selesnya aggro and stuff like that. Simic control. This is the deck I like the most. Yeah, with this card. I play the hell out of this on Arena. Talarian Terror, Eddie Merc Crab, and 4 Up the Beanstalk. And you're just like racing to get these things
Storm
popped
Chasers.
off.
That's so
Yeah, you're just
crazy.
doing
I love
so
it.
much.
This deck is awesome. And the fact that it's
That sounds
17
great.
lands, it's just amazing.
I played against it in the last RCQ,
It's cool,
which
dude.
I'll be doing an RCQ this Saturday too.
Hell yeah, dude.
Nice. Where at?
Manivault.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, man.
You got a spare deck? I
Uh,
can't do it anyway.
Yeah.
I got to work on Saturday. Oh, we got to talk about
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, whatever. I got it. Yep.
Jeff versus Jeff. I don't
Jeff
care. They
versus
can never
Jeff.
figure it
Yeah.
out.
Jeff versus Jeff.
All right. Well, with Innistrad on its way out, I figured that we would do a top 8, and we're going to change how we do this a little bit.
Best Innistrad cards.
No, Innistrad.
Please let it be. Top 8 Innistrad cards.
Best
Innistrad.
Innistrad card.
No.
Emrakul.
No, it was totally the lands.
Grizzlebrand, dude.
Emrakul. What lands from Innistrad? The fucking check lands?
Yeah, it was
Grizzlebrand
the
was
first time
top
those were
dog
printed.
forever.
Yeah,
that
those
was
were.
what?
Yeah, Hinterland
The
Harbor and all
enemy
those.
one- the enemy ones.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
that's
the
what we're
first time the
saying.
enemy
Yeah.
ones were printed.
My hand. You have to like phrasing, buddy.
Yeah, that's fine. All right.
I figured because we were clearly talking about Innistrad and the check lands from Innistrad that you realized that.
The first printing of the check
Making a
lands
lot
were,
of
like,
assumptions about what
M10.
Josh can hold in his head.
Yeah. So,
So what are we
it's-
topping? Secret Slide.
what-
Oh,
what is it?
vampires.
Yeah, vampires.
Top 8 vampires.
Top 8 vampires.
Edgar
So I got a
versus-
bunch of
very easy.
vampires here. You don't know how many there
Yeah,
are,
it's all
but
Vein Rippers. Everyone.
so what we're gonna do
850.
is we're gonna put a like if we want the card to exist over here, and if we don't, we delete it. Okay.
Oh, I like that
Yeah.
idea more. But now I saw 2.
What is their
Thank you.
criteria for wanting them to or not wanting them to?
We
Because
will
it'll be
figure
fun
that
this
out
way.
as we
This
go.
is it. Do you think it's good enough to be in the
Here we
top
go.
8?
See, this is
You
gonna be
guys-
the argument.
All right. So we need 8 vampires to stick around. So we can go with this. This is
How
the
many
first
do
one
we
on
have
there.
in the stack? Let me ask that.
I don't know, like 30.
Oh, we do? Okay. That's
Dude,
what I want to know.
There's a
I
lot
wanna
of
know how
playable
many we have in
vampires.
here.
Yeah.
So that way I know if I should be like thinking about, is this good enough to be in the top 30? Is this going to be in the top 20?
Well, it is the top 30. I picked them. I hand selected all these.
Well, that's what I'm saying is I
All
needed
right.
to know how many were in the stack.
The
'cause
first
I wanted
one-
to know what I'm.
I'm going
Racing.
with, and this is
No.
because I did it kind of like by name. You'll see that it's going to go from V to A. Is Vein Ripper. Do you think this card is good enough to make the top 8 vampires?
No.
What?
Not- There's way more
100%.
iconic. There's way more iconic vampires.
See, this is exactly what I knew was going to happen.
I disagree with Jeff or
There's
JB
way
because
better
he's wrong.
vampires.
This
Right.
card's
This
sick.
card is probably one of the best vampires.
Yeah, that's up
It's
there.
super sick. Yeah. All right. 3-1. Sorry, JB. Vampire Nocturnus.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. That
All right.
one, yes.
Vampire Hexmage.
Yes.
No.
I'll give it.
It's really
uh,
good for a
I'll-
long
Cards
time.
is a meme.
Why can't we have it in the middle?
It was the ultimate,
I guess yes, and then we can cut it later.
it was the ultimate planeswalker killer.
Yes,
It was
and
great.
then yes, we can cut it later if there's. not
Strom
better ones.
Kirknoble.
No,
Hate is
No.
gonna hate.
Yes, dude. 100%.
I knew Jeff was gonna love
No.
this card, but it stinks.
Dude,
Bad.
I tried playing it. It's in standard again.
It's
Trash.
real bad.
Yeah, it's
Goodbye.
terrible.
See ya. Stromkirk
Oh.
Oh
Captain.
my
no.
Nope.
A Vampire Lord, huh?
No.
They don't have a lot of
Don't
these.
care.
A vampire lord and black.
But it's
Red.
not.
Get
It's
out of
not
here.
the vampire lord.
Right. All right.
Everyone knows Nocturne.
Classic
Nobody
Zan-
knows
Singer
Nocturne.
Vampire.
No,
Give
this
it-
card
I'll
is
say
trash.
Yes, we can cut it later. I'll say yes, we can cut it later.
All right, you made
That's
it to
a
honorable
terrible
mentions.
reasoning. Don't do that.
Why not?
No.
We just said that this is.
Oh.
Would you put it in the top 8? Yes or no? It's not.
Nope.
I'll get rid of it later. It's. Would you put it in there?
You can't. You have to give that.
We have to-
No,
yeah,
no,
you
no,
have
no,
to
no,
give
no.
that
No,
one. That's
you don't
not, like,
have to.
that's
The card is
iconic.
bad.
That's
I like
iconic.
this card.
Get it out of here. It's
It
bad.
stays.
It's iconic.
It stays.
It's iconic.
All right, this card.
No.
Sanguine and
No.
Venge-
Yes. Dude, this
No.
card is so good.
That's pretty medium.
Right, but we already have half of our top 8 or whatever.
You want to keep Sangar Vampire,
Yeah,
which
right.
is trash, over this card.
All right,
That's
Olivia
bad,
Voldaren.
Or whatever.
Oh, that's a good card.
I'll say yes because of the knee.
Okay.
Oh, the knee.
Narcana Revenant.
This card should be in there, but I
No
probably
way.
Doubler
did
of
that.
Swamps,
We
dude.
have like 12 cards in here.
Top
That's
eight.
okay. We'll figure it out. I'd
This is
rather
my
have the-
problem. You should be
I
cutting
guarantee
now.
you this one's. I guarantee you this one's in more decks besides out of all of them, besides maybe Fame Ripper.
Well, no.
Are you
Mal-
what? That's
Malakir
in every,
Bloodwitch.
like, black EDH deck.
Yeah, maybe. 6-man is a lot.
Okay, here's my issue. Before we continue, okay.
Nope. We're not
The
establishing
whole
rules
point
now.
of what Tony is trying to do is that we get rid of cards, and guess what happens?
We haven't
If
gotten
we get rid of
any.
some that we're like, oh shoot, we should have kept it in the well, it's too late. It's gone. It's gone.
We
Yeah.
haven't gotten rid of anything.
That's why
Malakir
you have
Bloodwitch.
to stop being
This
like,
card
well, I'll
can
get
go.
rid of
This
it
card
later.
can go.
You have to be like, is this good enough right
I
now?
say no to this card.
Yeah,
Stop
it's a
it.
clear no. It's this card was like the original Gary, but it was not good.
Was good.
Kalitas,
Yes.
Trader of Get.
Ooh, this one's gotta stay. This card's like still a top tier commander.
It's still going, baby. Because of the not even for the stats or anything. It's because
Leyline
it's
of the
a
Void.
yeah, it's Leyline of the Void. That's what's good about it in Commander. How did
Yeah, I
this
don't
get
have
on
any
here
problem
twice?
with that
Twice.
card.
How did
And
this get on
this-
here twice? Chancellor of the Dross.
Trash.
Dude, that deck
card.
is so funny.
It's the
I just,
Mimi.
learned that
card.
this card- I just learned that this card's a vampire.
It's a meme card. True. Yeah, get this out of here.
You can see Edgar Markov
Oh, this
clearly
is
Yes.
obviously number
Come
one.
on. Yeah.
That
This
card's
card's
really good.
No.
too.
That's not good. Nope,
No.
get it out of
All
here.
right, you
All
can
right.
cut it, but it was good. It was like a
Bloodthirsty
It was
Conqueror.
good. I
Modern
played it.
Noble,
I
yeah.
won a from the vault with
It's
it.
just
Isn't
a
this card-
second
This card's good, right? This card's good.
what is
right?
it?
Yeah.
Bond, isn't it?
Yeah.
Penguin Bomb.
Meh.
Pretty good, man.
I don't think it belongs in top 8 though.
Exquisite Blood is the expensive one.
Nope.
Yeah, we can cut
Get
it.
it out of here.
This is
Blood
good right
Tithe
now.
Harvester.
Good.
Card still sees play.
It's still heavily played.
Ooh.
It's very good.
Heavily played
This is
all
one-
through
this
Standard.
is one of
Heavily
those,
played
baby.
all through
Pioneer.
Pioneer. It's still like litters Pioneer. This card is like
Yes.
overstated.
It's not cool though. It's
Mm.
uncommon.
Sorry, Captivating Vampire. You're
Get outta
casual.
here.
Right. This
Yeah,
card
no.
should
Get
be
this
in
card
there,
outta here.
But yeah, this card what at one point in time was really good.
But
Get this
like
card
you-
out of here.
This card's the number one if you ask.
No way.
ask me.
No.
this
Card
card
No
memes.
way.
Bloodletter of
Yes.
Alcazar.
Ooh.
Yes.
Yeah. There's a lot of
Why
good
do all the
vampires.
new vampires you're yelling
Terror,
yes
bro.
about?
All the new vampires are like.
All
way
you do
better
is
because,
all you
like,
do is look at
original
standard and go,
vampires
"This
are
is the
bad.
best card."
This is better. It's like this is EDH grossness.
This is right. Yeah, it's
Sure,
a
I
wombo
guess.
combo.
This
It
card
really
is good in
EDH.
every format.
All right,
Bloodthirsty
fine.
Adversary.
Yes.
This card, it's not. It's good, but it's not exciting.
What? It lets you
Blood
cast
Artist.
something from the graveyard.
This card is top 8, like hands
come
down.
on. All right, memes.
No.
Starting to go.
Blood gas?
Go. He had his day. He's not good anymore. He's
What?
exiled.
What?
He's
This
been
is
leylined to the
crazy.
void.
I thought
Doesn't he still see
Oh,
play?
we've
Yeah,
got
he
like
still
12
play.
cards over here. There's like 12 cards. The other
don't
cards,
care. We can
every
delete
other
more.
card we have is better than this guy.
all right, hold on.
He's dead.
All gas is garbage. Get out of here.
All right.
Just 'cause-
Get
This
this
card's
out of
terrible, leave
here.
All right.
yeah.
Blasphemous Spy.
Ooh,
Oh,
Oh,
Oops, all
that's a really good
spells.
card.
it's a
That's
meme.
really good.
Oops, all spells.
yeah.
Really good.
Anawan.
No.
Nope.
Asha.
Nope.
Bye.
That's like a EDH thing. People.
Yeah.
Amalia's got to stay.
These days.
Card's been banned.
All right, here we go. Let's see what we got here.
Terrible.
Christ.
Easy.
Not my fault. You guys kept picking cards that were bad.
All right, JB, clear it up. Pick 8 for us.
Yeah,
Alright, here
am I
we
the
go.
one?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
See you later, Singer Vampire. You got an honorable mention.
Yeah, it's gotta
Right.
go.
Yeah, see, like I'm okay with this. We got it to like I felt that he at least deserved to see the next round.
Yeah. Kalitas. I gotta make this smaller, huh? Good luck reading this.
Just like that white Evangel on there or whatever, he can go.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Get that garbage out of here.
All right, here's what we
Okay.
got.
Get that trash out.
We have
That's
2,
not
3,
a
4,
revenue.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And
think the
Evangelist
average-
gone?
Yeah.
That card could go, but
Alright.
it stays. I think the
I think that card deserves to stay.
one?
Olivia can probably go.
Yes.
I think Olivia can go. This is like still
Yeah.
one of like
Yeah.
the. Oh, I guess if it wasn't for this card, like Edgar,
Yes.
you'd still see Olivia.
Right.
When you see new, I feel like you'd see new Olivia over it.
No way. This is the card
No,
that steals
that
people's
one.
creatures. People love this card.
Right.
Yeah, it's super good.
Making things vampire for like this text doesn't really get printed anymore. Where they like she deals damage to something and then it becomes a vampire in addition. Like
becomes
how
a
strange.
vampire.
Yeah.
All right, it can go.
Or leave it. Maybe Narcana goes first. Narcana. Even
This
though
one?
The card's really good. But yeah.
Yeah, people love this in mono
I
black
think
decks.
X-Mage can go too.
Hexmage is the reason why dark decks
think
can't
that-
be unbanned.
I think the red card, the adversary before Hexmage.
Yeah, adversary, get out of here.
Beat it.
God.
Listen,
It's
I know
not
you
exci-
love
it's good,
standard,
it's
but it
just- yeah,
doesn't mean the
it's not
card's good.
exciting,
It's
right?
he's playing Pioneer also.
Okay.
Just, yeah, it's like
just not. It's like Pioneer. Like I just saw another podcast earlier that was talking about Pioneer's dead.
it is dead. It's
Hey, you
been-
know
I
these
said that- I
formats
said
nobody
that
plays?
ages
It gets
ago, and
played
you guys
there.
told me I was
Okay.
wrong.
I mean, like modern when you, whatever.
these fall into like the
I love
same
how you get them
category.
all mad.
Like Balustrade Spy and Vampire Hexmage have like the same effect. They're both like broken for the wrong reason.
Right.
Like this card is broken because they've made cards that,
hard.
and then like,
I think
yeah.
you get rid of the Narcana Revenant
All right, goodbye.
because it's not. It's like it's you're not playing it because it's a vampire. You're playing it because it doubles your mana.
You might be able to get rid of this Bloodletter guy too.
Right. It's just like it's cool.
Yeah.
But it's also not
If
exciting.
it was legendary, it'd be better. But yeah. All right. So Amalia, I think is. Here's the cards I know are going to stay. Edgar Markov's staying. Amalia's staying because it was just so broken. It still kind of is.
Kalidas.
You think this
Blood
Cletus stays?
Artist. Yep. Blood Artist.
Blood Artist for sure.
And
Vein
Vein Ripper.
Ripper's pretty close. So it really
Vein
comes down to
Ripper.
like
Vein Ripper is just power crept Blood Artist.
it's not power grip. It costs 6. The fact that Blood Artist costs 2
Whatever,
makes it so
it's
much
just
better.
Upgraded. It's just Blood Ripper is better than Blood
Like,
Artist.
Well, let me tell you something about Vein Ripper. Aside from standard, in like Commander, these two cards probably never attack. They're just there for their static ability.
You win the game.
They both do, yeah.
Yeah. If like you don't kill them, the game's over.
Yeah. Oh man, the fact that I'm picking Olivia over or taking Kalidas over fucking Olivia is real tough for me. Also, I gotta be honest.
I think that's
Yeah.
right. I think
Nar-
that's correct.
Nart,
That guy can go too. He's like he's another one that like died to time.
yeah, he is a
Really
4-mana
good.
3/3, and I think I have an affinity for him because he was out in M10, and that's when like
4 mana,
Zendikar
5/5 or 5/4.
5/4. Yeah, but you have to have a black card on top of your deck, which you just vamp tutor and get there. But man, the amount of times that this card was played against me and it was a 3/3, it's pretty funny. You're like, oh, this card stinks. See you later, Vampire Nocturnus. You are like, to me, you are like the marquee vampire because it's like I
The
remember
OG,
you very,
baby. Hey, I got Jace's for that card.
yeah. So, it's really, do you want Olivia or do you want Vampire Hexmage?
And I think the Harvester,
Dude, no way.
right? All right, is good, but it's not iconic.
This.
This card also had like text that just
iconic.
it killed Planeswalkers. It still does.
It's still it's iconic. It's how I would go with it.
I think if we got rid of anything, it should be the Oops All Spells one.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fair.
Like I
Even
understand.
though it's like played all the way down to it's only played in Pauper or whatever.
No, it's played in both Modern and Legacy. Legacy for
Yeah.
sure. It's stupid in Legacy
I've played against it in
Yarrow.
Legacy.
because you
It's
have
also
Lotus
not a
Petal.
vampire. It's like not a vampire in those circumstances.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean,
right.
neither is Hexmage then at that point.
Hexmage at least. I will say this about Hexmage: when Mono
It's a
Black Vampires was in
20
Standard, it was played.
Yes, they played that.
because they killed Jaces with it.
Yep.
Yep.
I think Spy should go if anything.
All right, Balustrade
Yeah,
Spy.
I agree.
I would do.
I'll give you that one.
All right, now the hard part.
Edgar.
Top 8,
Or
dude. Which
we're doing-
where goes where? You think Edgar goes number 1?
Oh, 100%.
100%.
Yeah, this card is ridiculous.
As a vampire, yeah.
Dude, that card, like, he does. I've lost so many games to that card.
Can I just say
It's
something
like
about this
the-
card? Nobody
it's
casts this
so
card.
Eminent. No
Nope.
one. Well, and
This
if
is
it
the-
does get cast, it's because they just are trying to speed the game up.
Yeah, nobody casts this card. This is bullshit. Fake vampire.
Bullshit.
Fake valor. But you do get number 1.
Oh my god.
Dude, it's bullshit.
Um,
This card's never permanent on the field.
I think Blood Artist should be number 2.
I
Blood
honestly
Artist is
think it
very
should
high
be
up there.
Amalia.
Maya's really good. But I think
I mean, it's the only one out of all of these to ever get banned. It's that good.
all right. I'm gonna keep it there as
What-
tentative.
I mean, what do you think 2 should be?
I think it's like Blood Artist 2 and then Vein Ripper is
Blood
8.
Artist. It's just so many combos with Blood Artist.
Yeah, this is like the
Right.
That's fair.
marquee.
Both new and old.
I can concede that point.
Okay,
I
here you
will
go.
agree with
Blood
that.
Artist, what's up? You've had so many printings. You're just so well
Right.
loved.
And dude, the Blood Artist, that artwork for Blood Artist is so fucking sick.
It's one of the best. The new art I'm not a
Uh-huh.
fan of. I love this one where it's smearing. It's a painting of
Blood.
blood. It's awesome.
Blood, right? It's
Yeah,
so
it's-
sick.
Come on, dude. All right.
And
Vein
hang on,
Ripper is
that
just
paint-
like
it's painting another art. It's painting another art from Innistrad.
oh, is it really?
Yeah,
I wish I would have known that. I didn't, but no.
I
Lore
can't
checker.
tell you what card it is, like, but I do at one point in time. I do remember that trivial fact about it.
This card being so cheap makes it so like whenever
It's not
There's a-
cheap. It's $5, bro.
no. The 2 mana cost.
Okay.
Because that's the problem why I think Vein Ripper, it's like Vein Ripper text is better, but because it costs 6, like puts it way lower. Because like you want to have your engine set up before you're casting 6 mana spells, you know.
Mhm.
And it was good in Pioneer because Sauron was cheating it into play. So
On
you
turn 3.
essentially had a turn 3 this versus like having the actual casters for 6. Like this card's nowhere to be seen anymore. It's just gone. Whereas like Blood Artist, when it was legal ever, was just like, yeah, there's a sack outlet. We're playing Blood Artist. Yeah.
Right.
Probably Amalia 3 then.
Yeah, I'll give you Amalia. I think Kali does too.
Yeah, that's pretty
I
good.
think 4
Is
should
that-
be
I think Kali does.
the
What?
red black guy. Yeah,
He's still heavily played.
he's
Yeah,
so
I mean,
good. He
but hang
does
on.
everything.
How many Kalidas Commander decks are on EDH Rec?
I
A
mean,
lot.
I would say there's probably more Olivia Voldaren than that.
Really? I don't
think so. We're gonna have to fact check it, but maybe that will be the determining
No,
factor.
we don't fact check here.
Oh damn it! You're right. I have to do it off air. Top 8 Wugs. I don't know why I put Wug here. I was supposed to put Vamp. I just didn't get around to it.
Ooh, maybe you're right. This is 403, and then what was the Olivia Voldaren?
I think people want access to the second
It's because
color.
if you're building
Oh,
mono
yeah,
black,
yeah,
I
it's
think
like-
there's just
It's
a
like
lot.
double the amount of Olivia.
And also people love stealing other people's things. Like it's super cool. Like this ability is really unique. They just don't do
It
like they
also
don't do this.
tilts people.
Yeah. Also, like nice mana dork. Like I'll shoot them all down.
Yeah.
You're playing elves. Good night. Yeah. Yeah. Blood Tithe Harvester. I would say it's like Hex Mage, then the EDH dudes, and then like Vein Ripper at 8. And I put Vein Ripper late because it's just like it's just what it wants to be a Blood Artist, but it's too much. Does it look right? We could switch stuff if you that don't like it.
I agree.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, it's fine. Like Vein Ripper could be higher. I just like I don't see this card in EDH, and if you see it, like
I
it's
do. I have a story about fucking Vein Ripper.
that someone
Or
played
I
against you.
went- No, hang on.
He plays it.
I play it in my Fallout deck because it plays all the aristocrats. But a buddy of mine mana drained my Vein Ripper and then proceeded to mana drained the Vein Ripper, which I was going to use to kill the Mothman player.
Yeah.
That turn. He mana drained my Vein Ripper, and then he went the next turn and proceeded to not use any of the mana from the mana drain. And then the Mothman player proceeded to win the pod.
Yeah,
I
so-
never felt more pissed off in my life than in Magic than that moment.
That's
I've never been madder.
right.
That's it.
Bro, mana drain my Vein Ripper and then not use any of the mana.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate flex.
Alright,
Like
dude,
I didn't
that's
even
it.
need the mana, bro. I just didn't want you to have Vein
Bro.
Ripper.
Right.
Back in my day, man, I would have taken the 8 for the mana.
Most
burn.
expensive counter spell ever.
Yeah. Pretty crazy. All right. So our top 8 is going to be number 8 is Kalitas, Trader of Get. Number 7 is Vein Ripper. Number 6 is Olivia Voldaren. Number 5 is Vampire Hexmage. Shout out to it. Number 4 is Blood Tithe Harvester. Number 3 is Amalia. Has there been this is like a third printing of her. So what is this? called?
I don't
What does it
remember
say?
the full name.
Amalia Benevids of I'm not reading that. The Pioneer one.
I'm not
Oh.
reading that.
Yep. Number 2 is Blood Artist, and then obviously number 1 is going to be Agar Markov. This card is just
so good.
it's fake.
It's ridiculous.
Stolen Valor.
I still
guess.
say number 8 should be Stormclick Noble.
Was this the first time they made a
It is
3-color
good.
general so you could play your vampires from?
Yeah, it was 2013, right?
It's like a 3 mana like vampire. Okay, like the way you originally
Yes,
phrased that question, I
2013.
was like, bro, Tony, what are you talking about?
What did I say?
This is the first time they made a 3-colored commander. Or
Oh, I'm
general.
sorry.
I'm
The
like,
first
bro,
time.
Tony,
First
I
time.
was like, bro,
Yeah.
For
Tony, what?
vampires.
I'm
yes.
sorry. So this is the first time they made like a Mardu vampire legend.
Yes.
Because before that, there was. I don't remember if there was a 3-color one, but it was you were allowed to play like
It was
blood.
like it was like a. It's like a. The name is stupid. It's like, no, actually, it's like it's not Toshiro, but there's like another like it's like a Legends card.
Oh, sure. So this is like the first time you can combine all the 3 colors of vampires because I think they had like a tinge of white in Gatecrash with blood Viscopa or whatever, Blood Baron of Viscopa, and then like obviously when Ixalan came out, a plethora of white vampires came out because they were primarily black white in that set, and then I think vampires have just always loamed between the 3 colors. I don't think any of the Innistrad vampires been white. I think they've always just stayed like black, red, and Innistrad. Zendikar was just purely mono black. There was no red there. And then obviously I think Ixalan has black white. And then are there any red white vampires? I think they have to have a bare minimum of black, right? Yeah. All right, there we go.
I think so. Yeah, I think it's either mono white or black white if it's a
Right.
vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we got. I'm gonna have to make these all the same size. And then I'll post this on our socials for top 8 Tuesdays. But yeah, that's your top 8 for vampires. So wanted to love it. It's the
I'm good
official
with it.
list. Anything else is wrong.
Love it or hate it.
Yep. Don't
Too
tell
bad.
us. Can't
That's
tell
it.
me nothing. All right, Josh, get us out of here.
With Aether Drift on the horizon, I want to go with import over domestic. And it's Wednesday, my dudes.
That's a funny choice.
I like it.